Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Don't be afraid to say "I don't know" and seek knowledge from others. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. We are good to others only because we think that that is or will be good for us. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. We are citizens of the world. The tragedy of our times is that we do not know this. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Sing your life. Any fool can think of words that rhyme. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. All is mystery, but he is a slave who will not struggle to penetrate the dark veil. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Where the army is, prices are high. When prices rise, the wealth of the people is exhausted. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Life is not about living the safer option. Life is about living a life worth living. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Lower your expectations, but never lower your standards. There are no second chances in life, except to feel remorse. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Gratitude creates hope, and hope activates the law of attraction. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. There is no doubt fiction makes a better job of the truth. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. It isn't where you came from. It's where you're going that counts. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come.